Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Echoes of Legacy. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome back to episode 18. Last time, our heroes began their run through the tournament, crushed it through Hero Troll Dragon, crushed the puzzle rooms, and now they are in Monster Roulette, where they fought an angel that was about to judge two of their friends to death. And now they're fighting a massive golden dragon that totally doesn't look like anything behind me here. And as we don't worry about it, we're gonna jump right back into the action where the dragon had risen out of the ground, lightning crackled from its mouth, and we are gonna roll for initiative, please. Let's do it.
Hope it's us first.
Run.
Run.
Huzzah.
Right. So, what's the highest roll?
What'd you roll?
Would you roll?
Would you roll? Would you roll?
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12, so it's gonna be a player turn first.
Huzzah.
May I go first?
Ooh, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast stop. So it doesn't move. Or it takes one less action. I don't know how many actions it does have. It does take one less.
Takes one less action. Okay.
And also I'm getting the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
And
I'm not in front of it anymore.
So you're in an octagon, so you can move to the left or to the right, but you're still, unless you get under it or behind it, you're going to be in its path.
Mm-hmm.
Less straight on.
Less straight on.
less
You're gonna
direct
turn
hit.
over-
Just
Yeah,
let someone
right
direct
now.
hit.
It has to turn its neck to hit me.
Yeah, so you're going to turn over to the left, or you're going to run over to the left or the right. Which one?
Right.
You're going to run to the right. Okay, so you run to the right, and you cast stop on it. You see the lightning kind of fades as this massive dragon just looming over all of you. And it is going to lose its first turn. And
Cool.
we're now going to go to the next player turn.
I'll go. I will use an inventory action to do some roulette. Huzzah! 7 and a 14. And that is one enemy you can see present on the scene. And 14. God damn. Suffers dazed, shaken, slow, and weak.
Whoa!
Yeah. What does this look like when you shoot this?
I look at its beautiful blue eyes, this white dragon of sorts, and just spinning the cylinder, and then just like fans the hammer and shoots, and instead of it being one bullet, it splits into 4, and then just like pincers or claws just strikes in the wings and the legs, and interrupts its magical flow.
Okay. So it has all of those status effects for how long?
Does it say? Shaking until the end. Hold on. If I can read that, great. It just says suffers dazed, shaken, slow, and weak. It doesn't say what.
So I'd say all of those effects together, just like Peter's, it will cause it to lose a turn.
Gotcha.
As you fan the hammer, it hits it. It drops kind of to its knees as you hear this big mechanical as it slams to its knees. And we're gonna go to the next player turn. You're muted.
LOL. Is it actually made out of metal or is it just golden?
It looks like it's made out of gold.
So it's probably hard to hit. Eek. Okay, well, I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna take out waxing, which is the white blade, right?
Yes.
And tell me something I should know the answer to. Since I'm dual wielding, do I get 2 attacks or no? Just the one. Okay. Then I will run up to it, 2 attacks against its.
It's basically like you can attack its thigh, you can attack its chest. I mean, its
Can
head.
I get around to try and get to its Achilles heel?
Sure, yeah.
Immobilize
you can,
it if
yeah,
I
you
can.
can run and try to cut at its ankle.
Yeah.
Get this winged dragon of some kind.
Copyright. We had enough of that last episode.
Right. How does a 16 sound?
A 16, as you go ka-tink-kink, the 16 does not hit.
Damn it.
Or it hits, but its armor is quite thick.
Is its armor the same considering it's... Well,
Oh, wait. It's weakened, isn't it?
It's weak.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Days shaken,
it's-
slow, and weakened.
Pretty please.
So doesn't that mean its die size goes down for each of those, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Weakened.
It's
Let me just double check that status effect.
I can look. I have it right here.
Yeah, what does it say for you?
Dazed temporarily reduces insight. Weakened reduces might.
Okay, so a 16 would hit.
dex, yeah, slow and shaken and slow are dex and willpower. So
Okay.
it's all four of those categories.
So 16 will hit.
Nice. So then it's with waxing. My high roll was 10 plus 15 is 25 damage. 10 plus 6 for waning is 16. 25 plus 16 is 30. Somebody better than math answer that for me.
25
You
plus
say the
16.
number? 25 plus 16 is 41?
Jesus. 41
40.
then.
41, yeah. As you cut away at its ankle, it lets out this low roar in protest as you cut away at its ankle, shattering some of the metal. And you can see there is flesh underneath the metal as you're cutting
Oh.
away at it.
Guys, we can kill this thing.
Anything else for your turn?
You guys will just see as she makes the attack with waxing, the white one, her arm, like a little bit of white, almost like vein, kind of spreads down her arm, and she like is noticeably like it hurts. But other than that,
Okay.
that is my turn.
So with that, it is back to the dragon's turn, and we see it as it's been stopped. It was weakened. It's now had its Achilles tendon on one of its legs hurt. We see it wheel its head to face the two that are still standing in front of it, which is Jeane and Val. And we see it, whoop, 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 this lightning begin to crackle from its mouth. And the lightning begins to crackle, and it turns to almost this white flame that roars in the center of its mouth as it exhales forward. And I need to roll. Now it's got reduced dice size, so I need to roll
It
two
does.
die lower. Ooh, it
Sure
rolled
does.
really poorly. So it's only a total of an 11 for Val and Jeane. Does that miss?
Yeah.
Yeah. You two are able, with it, because it's moving a lot slower because of what Jeane did, it exhales this torrent of white flame forward. You see the floor almost evaporate from basically where it was, this metallic floor, as this almost like trench is dug into it, as it rockets, and you see this flame breath almost looks like it's going to hit the audience, and then it washes off of an invisible barrier up into the sky, and that is when the timer hits 0. And you see the dragon is pulled back into the floor. I want you all to know, just off the cuff, that was a level 40 enemy that got rolled
Jesus.
on that one.
Man,
4-0.
4-0.
man, that was sly for a dragon.
Yeah.
Whew.
That was good. I get that. All right. And the announcer comes back on and goes, "Oh, and the Earthlings make it through round 2 of Monster Roulette." And everyone's like raising up this totally non-copyright. Is this cop? I don't know.
I don't know how you could
Talk about
copyright
that.
it. I don't know how you could
You can't
copyright a hand gesture.
I don't know. And it goes, and now for their final round. Spin. Oh, and the wheel begins to spin underneath you, and it lands on Hero. And we see out of the ground once again, as the ground turns to this green kind of shifting color, we see out of the ground rises. He looks like a human. As he rises out, he's got a shaved head. He's got scars kind of coming from his eye and from one cheek all the way up to his ear. These piercing blue eyes, a bit of shimmer of gold kind of to his skin. and he is in what looks to be like kind of your standard knightly breastplate. As he slams this wicked-looking greatsword into the ground, it has these kind of sharp, like almost jagged-like edges, like the sword has seen, tons and tons and tons of battles and fights. As he slams it to the ground, and the announcer goes, "Oh, unlucky! Looks like the Earthlings are going to be going up against an aspect of Nathaniel of the Six." And the timer will start. Let's roll for initiative.
Got it, boss.
Oh,
Go, Jeane,
Val.
go.
Val, don't forget the Hunger Games.
Oh, right.
Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. Don't forget about the Hunger Games.
Never forget.
Did you read those books?
So he only rolled a 3. He rolled very
Alright,
poorly for his
Rolled a 15.
15.
Oh.
All right. Well, then you all will go first.
Who wants to go? If anyone wants to go.
I'm happy to cast Stop again. I mean, that seems like a really good move in this one.
mean,
So I'll just cast Stop,
sure.
right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
it's not broke.
Don't
Hey,
don't fix
bro.
it.
Don't fix it.
Yeah. So you cast
Drop by
stop,
action.
and he just stays where he's at. He loses his action on his turn. Player turn.
Sure, I'll do a thing.
Yeah.
I haven't done a thing.
him.
Yeah,
Val is the wings are gonna come out from her armor, and she's gonna fly forward, and send a ray of fire towards her foe. I'm gonna cast flare.
Mhm.
So that's cocked. Unfortunately, that's not great either. 28 points of fire damage.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah. this
Ignores
collides with him.
resistance.
Yeah.
Which is, so.
Yeah. You burn a hole into his breastplate as he's frozen there, and it stop. Only he loses one action on his turn. Correct? Okay. So now he will take his turn again. And you see, you blink, and he is not where he was before, but he's now in Peter's face.
Oh!
As he raises this massive great sword
No!
above his head and brings it down quickly. So that is gonna be that. Does a 17 get you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that is you're going to take 23 fire damage as he brings it down, tracing this burning line across your body, and then he goes to bring it across.
Another?
Another one. Another
Oh,
one.
Another
no.
one.
No.
A 12. Does a 12 hit you?
Yeah. I mean, it's not magic. Is
No,
it?
it's physical.
Okay, then yeah. 12 hits.
So that is 20 fire damage as he brings it across. And I need you to roll me willpower, please.
Because he's okay.
Because it's something to do with his sword.
Cool. 11.
11. So with an 11, you would all see Peter from these 2 scorched cut marks. You see they're bleeding a lot more than they probably normally would. Even though these are grievous wounds that have been cut across them, they're bleeding more. And you're going to take 5 additional physical damage.
Okay.
All right, and that is his turn.
Upon seeing this, Jeane, did you want to go?
No, go.
I will do 2 attacks with waxing and waning, and if I may, because I like to target specific things, and I will spend a fabula point to do this if I have to, but I would like to put both through his wrists holding the sword. I want to cut off his hands and make him drop the sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. Who knows? Okay. This is let me pull it up so I know what I'm doing. Oh, Dex plus might. Wrong dice. Try again. 8. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's 18 plus 1 is a 19.
18 plus 1 is a 19 total? Yes. Yes.
Fabulous. That's for waxing. 10 for waning.
10 for waning. 10 does not hit.
Dang it. But 19 for waxing, so we'll do... Oh, high roll was 12 plus 15. I'm so bad at math, guys. Please don't judge me for being bad at math. What is that? 30...
30...
12 plus 15. 37?
Oh, wait, 12 plus what?
12 plus
15?
15.
15 is
It's
27.
27.
27.
I have
So-
dysgraphia, guys. Don't
Yeah, so
You're totally good.
you cut the
got it.
hand. You cut the hands off of him as the
Yeah.
sword drops to the ground in his hand, and he like looks. You know, his like you as now that you're close, you see his eyes are kind of just this dull gray. As you can kind of take in that this is probably just like a projection of him, isn't actually him, as his hands are cut off and they fall to the ground. It is now his turn, and he is going to headbutt Rhea.
So fair.
As he's going to throw a headbutt. Does a total of a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
Does not. You're able to move out of the way as he attempts to hit you with his headbutt, and he's now going to throw a kick. And attempt to kick you. That is only a 15, so that probably will miss you as well, as you're able to
Correct.
duck out of the way. It's now another player's turn.
I will go, and I will shoot him in his face. We're just gonna go with the cocked. That's 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, and that's I would rather love for that one. That's 18 light damage for the first
18?
one.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
18 light damage for the
Okay.
first one, and then for the second one, same number for what I rolled, 18, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
and that is that's a 19 lightning damage.
19. And with that final shot, you see it hit him, and then the announcer goes, and that is time, as he falls backwards into kind of nothingness. And the Earthlings have made it through to round 4. Let's hear it.
And I looked it up. This side is not. It's not copyrighted. So you're fine.
Earthlings. Perfect. Earthlings. And they're all raising the hand. Atlas and the narrator are losing their mind. The Atlas is comforting the narrator a little bit because he was a little stressed during that round with everything. As he's like just stressfully like drinking out of his Peter cup and writing in his book.
What is
as
the Peter cup? Is it like my head?
It's like Peter, but in like a little chibi on it. Just kind of like with your hands up and a little bit of magic coming from your hands. And
want
that
it.
like, and it looks
Yeah.
like it trails up to form the straw, like almost like the magic.
Stop,
kinda,
that's
like,
so
trails
cute.
up, to form the straw. As this platform once again to lead you back to your tunnel appears for you all.
Alrighty.
All right, and you
Great
all
work, guys.
pile onto the platform. The platform leads you back to your tunnel. It lowers down into the tunnel. And once again, you see on the screens, kind of peering are the other teams. You would see the Rich Kid team, the Mystic Crusaders, get crushed by this massive blue fist that comes down and collides with them. You would see the Ranger team all bound in those golden chains, and you see once like all of them have the 3 chains, they get dragged into the ground. And you would see the only remaining teams for round 3 are you guys, the Sanguine, and the guy with the question marks.
The guy.
The guy. It's just
The
the
guy.
guy.
The guy.
The guy.
They announce his
Character.
name. Like they don't say it like he's the winner. They just say the guy.
You haven't heard them announce him, so you don't know what his name is, and his team name is just question marks. You all have some time before round 4.
Who needs to be healed up? Who needs?
I'm not doing hot. I'm
Here.
technically in crisis.
I'll give you my health potion.
I have
Uh-oh.
a good.
What?
Good enough.
You froze there for a hot moment.
Oh, I have health potions. I can
Oh.
take one right now. I haven't used any, so
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Okay. How's everybody else? Everyone else is good.
I didn't get hit at all.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lucky you moved out of the way that beam.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Well, he did miss that beam, so it was,
He did.
yeah, that would have been not tormenting, but
No, not tormenting.
yeah,
no.
there's no. At least there's no obelisk to worry
No.
about.
No, no obelisk to get past or climb over.
No.
Only a very specific part of our audience will understand what we're
Yeah,
talking about right now.
only a certain that winged dragon was really powerful.
Yeah.
Sispum Ra.
So you are all healing up. The healing potions, remember, do 2d10 plus 10 healing.
Yep.
Same with the MP potions. Anything else you want to do before the beginning of round 4?
I just have a question.
Yes.
And I think I know the answer. But if we were to take a healing potion during combat, it would be our action, yeah?
Correct.
It's an inventory action, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Okay.
You
Welcome
guys don't think
to
57 health is bad, right? I think that's okay.
57 out of
That's
what?
more than I have.
Damn.
HP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 59 max.
I have 50 max right now.
How much health do you have, Max, Peter?
Well, now I'm a little worried.
How much
That's-
health do you have?
No,
What's your normal max?
now I'm concerned.
Mm.
83?
Jesus.
Damn.
I mean, it's
Is that because
gone
you're
up.
nom
It's
nom
gone
nom?
up a couple times.
It's gone
That's
up
your nom
also
nom
'cause
nom.
of- That's also because of your nom noms.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sometimes when I level up, I get 10 HP.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
you're special.
Yeah, you got
You're not
that.
like
got
other
the-
girls. Peter.
Peter, you're not like other girls.
Yeah, you could say that.
You're very healthy.
So it has gone up a couple times.
You're
So
full of blood.
Just full of blood and worms. And I wanted to be known to my players and to the audience at home. The infection isn't actually worms. It's just like think more symbiote. Think more venom symbiote like within your body. It just was like a little bit of it, so it's like a little symbiote worm.
I picture this is very niche. The listening bug from Spirited Away. No, not Spirited Away, from Howl's Moving Castle.
Mm.
That
yeah.
like it's like a little like ink blob worm thing.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Nice.
That's what I
I'm
picture.
picturing the worm from Dune in my head. And it's crawling around. Which is more upsetting
Yeah.
than what you guys are saying.
Honestly, yeah.
Mhm.
Big old sandworm. Yeah.
Yeah, big sandworms. Anyway,
Oh.
sorry.
All right. So you hear the announcer and go, "And now for round 4." And you see the gem turns to yellow. Any last things you want to do?
This one's got to be a mind one, right, guys?
Here's hoping.
yeah, last one was strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
You got this.
Let's break legs.
Break legs.
Break legs.
And it
Legs.
turns to green as the platform begins to rise. The ceiling once again opens up. You hear the roar of the crowd as you all are raised up, and you see the other two teams. You see on one of the platforms, you see the Sanguine. You see on the other platform that bandaged-faced figure in like the large, like he's basically wearing a long black coat, kind of that covers the rest of his extremities, and he's got his entire head is bandaged. And as it rises up, and you hear the announcer go, "And now we're gonna see how much our contestants want to win and how much they want to survive." And you see rising up in front of you, kind of covering basically your view of the other teams, and the announcer is like kind of this black obsidian wall that rises, and then a black obsidian pillar rises up where, just like before where you had the pieces, and you see appearing is a green rune and a red rune. And he goes, "This is how we're gonna do it. This is gonna be called Survive or Steal."
The
And he goes,
prisoner's dilemma was planned.
He goes, "Before our contestants, they have 2 runes. One rune, if it is selected, is the Survive rune. That is the green rune. If all teams select the Survive rune, all teams will make it to the final round. If any of the teams select the Steal rune, they will make it to the final round, and the other teams who selected Survive will perish. If more teams select the Steel rune than the Survive rune, only the Steel teams will make it on to the final round.
Good work. Okay.
So if 2 teams select Steel, the Survive team will be the only one that gets axed.
Gotcha.
If 2 teams select Survive and 1 team selects Steel, the Steel team will make it.
Yes.
If all teams select Survive, all teams make it on.
What if all select steel?
If all select Steel? If all teams select the Steel button, then all teams perish.
Awful.
Lower headings.
We will
Doing
give you
this.
time to decide. And I'm going to set a timer of 5 minutes. And you have 5 minutes to make your... you know what? Let's do 10. Let's do 10 minutes to discuss. You have 10 minutes to discuss.
I mean, it's steel, right? We picked steel.
I feel like we have to pick steel.
But if we pick steel and no one else picks steel, then we die. And if everybody picks steel, then we also die.
If we pick Survive,
There's only one way we all make it then.
Yeah.
Everyone else, like the variables don't add up in that case, right? Right, Jeane? I'm doing that right?
I mean, if we don't pick Survive, right, we have a higher chance if we pick Steel, mathematically. And I don't know about some other teams. I mean, I don't know about our singular friend, but I'm sure the championship team would like to make it. And I'm sure fighting to the death is what they do, right? So I'm sure they enjoy a good fight, so they would want to see if they would want to survive. That's my logic, at least. Calculated, I think Survive is the highest option.
Can we see the other teams from where we are?
No, the obsidian walls block you guys.
Ooh, okay.
Hmm.
And you hear, oh, it looks like our mystery man has locked in his option.
Did not take him long.
Well, he doesn't have to talk with anyone, so that makes
So
sense.
true. Yeah.
Or maybe I hope he doesn't. That'd be really weird.
So remind me. So you said that if 2 people pick Survive and 1 person picks Steel, the 2 people who pick Survive die.
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
Because there's only one way we make it if it's Survive, right? Compared to there's multiple ways we make it if we press Steel.
I mean,
Correct.
it's even. I thought it was 50-50, but
It is 50-50. Ish. No, it's there. You are right. There are more ways to survive.
Because
There's more ways to
has
live
to
through
pick the
Steel.
one option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less through Steel.
Because there's multiple options for each team
Yeah.
Mhm.
and combinations. Yeah.
So we can. I mean, the longer we think about this, the longer it will make us go stir crazy.
For real.
I mean, the other team's still thinking about it. The Sanguine,
Yeah.
which
So-
means
If we want to lock in Steel, we can lock in Steel.
We can.
Because that has the highest probability of us surviving. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
Hmm.
Mathwise, yeah.
but we can't all pick steel. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
know.
way we don't make it, though, with Steel, is if everyone picks it.
Or if the other 2 people pick survive, the person who picks steel dies too. Right? Or did I make that up?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, we would survive if we pick Steel.
It's a coin flip.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't know, team leader. What do you think?
Mathematician.
I don't want to put it on you, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. And my Christian and Jeane are both thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said we have how many more minutes do we have?
We have 5 minutes left.
I mean,
Uh,
So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to take off my headphones. I'm going to take off my headphones,
Mhm.
and I am going to write my answers for the other teams into the chat.
Oh,
And when we get to the end of the 5, once you guys are ready to make a decision, just give me thumbs up, and I will look over. And when you're ready, we will all hit enter at the same time.
Fuck me, I'm gonna.
This makes me sick.
Ha.
I mean, if we all die, that's the end of the adventure. We just call it quits. That's it.
True.
Then
True.
then everyone dies if we all die, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So
End of the day, not our problem.
I think,
you know what I mean?
honestly, I'm gonna say steel. Christian's gonna say steel.
I feel like I'm gonna say steel too.
I vote steel. Yeah.
Highest
'cause
probability.
it-
Something
yeah,
in
it
my
is.
gut is pulling survive.
Yeah.
For the
it's-
record, something in my
yes.
gut is pulling survive. But
I think that's the indomitable human spirit we want to live.
I think
Like we just
okay.
want to. We just
What is
want to
this?
do it.
What is this fire inside
But the
me?
thing is, it only
Yes.
works if the other two teams also pick survive.
Yeah.
And I don't think both teams are going to pick survive
I
because they both
agree.
have to pick it. Compared
Yeah.
to for us to make it with steel, we only need one team to also pick steel.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if we're the only team to pick steel anyway, and they also pick survive, they die. Yeah.
Right. So the thing that's so hard with survive is it has to be everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think they did. And even
Well,
if they did, we
If
would
it was
kill 'em.
2 survives and 1 steel,
It's two to
the steel dies.
The steel dies.
Oh.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. I keep thinking it the other way around.
Yeah. No.
I still have confidence in the other 2 teams' love of other people enough to pick
Well, I-
Survive.
survive.
But they might have picked it because they want to fight.
Yeah.
They might have picked survive because they want a good fight.
Yeah.
So they want us all to make it.
They've been doing this for what, centuries at this point?
It concerns me that they haven't locked in though. It's a mind game, I think, at the same time as
This
it
is-
is.
this mind game is part of Alex whole thing because Alec has to make.
Well,
sure.
Alex demented, we know that.
He's watching us spiral with glee right now.
Yeah.
truly, like,
He's
just a
hiding it
monster.
with his hand, but he's
Like a
so
monster.
excited.
He's so
He's
happy.
so happy right now.
We just
Yeah.
need to pick something. We just
So happy. Look at him. Look at him.
He
Look-
knows we're
look,
not
look
here.
at his
No,
face.
he-
Look at his face. Look at his face, everybody. Look at his face.
Okay, what do you think?
can't hear you. We just need to pick
No,
something.
no, we're not good. We're not good. Steel?
I think it's got to be steel.
What if they pick survive?
We just had to rip
My
the Band-Aid
concern is
off.
that they all pick steel. I feel like at least one other person's picking steel.
Yeah.
Fuck.
3 minutes.
Okay.
I don't.
we gotta go. You gotta go with our gut here. We just gotta say steel.
Is our
My
gut
is
steel
saying
though?
Survive. My
It was-
gut
it
is
was-
saying survive.
Your gut saying survive?
My gut
Yes,
says
but
steel
like,
immediately.
Yeah.
but like majority
Our
rules,
guts are
so I'm
saying
okay with
different
it.
things.
No, my oh. Hello? Gin bottle? Hello?
It says
My
you'll
gut
need
said
this.
survive, and then a ghost threw something at me,
Yeah.
so maybe steel
Yeah,
is the
so
way to
maybe
go.
steel is the option.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
But
We
who's
gotta
putting it in
type
the
it in.
chat? Jeane?
I can type. Okay, you got it. Cool. I accidentally wrote steak. So
Thanks.
Alex back.
Alex,
All right. Have you decided on your answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
and
not happy
you would
about
hear
it.
and the Sanguine have locked in their answer.
I don't love that.
Don't love
All
that
right.
at all.
Are we ready? Have you typed your answer in?
I'm sick.
It's hold on. It is. Oh, God.
did you forget what we?
I forgot now.
You want me to
I
take
got
my-
it. I'll type it in.
You have 2 minutes. You want me to take my headphones back off?
No,
go,
we
go,
got
go.
it. We're
Got it,
good.
got it.
I
Alright.
typed it in. We're
Are
good.
we ready?
All right.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, 2, 1. And as the obsidian walls drop around basically each of the platforms, we see a red orb above the Sanguine. We see a red orb above the Earthlings, and we see a green above the faceless, like the bandaged guy. And the announcer goes, "Well, looks like both the Earthlings and the Sanguine chose to steal. Sorry, mystery man." And you see he points his microphone, and a beam of green light fires out from it, and it collides with his chest. You hear the man scream, "I would have been so cool!" As he's like, as you see him just get completely ashed, and fade away. Well, there we have it, folks. Round 4 ends with 2 teams standing: the Sanguine versus the Earthlings. We're gonna give them a moment to think, a moment to strategize within their tunnels, and then we'll be right back with the final round of the Nevermore tournament. As the the platform moves back and settles into the tunnel as you all have passed round 4. Oh, I couldn't hear y'all the whole time. How was the discussion? Was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
You'll see it later.
stressful. You'll watch
I'm
it
looking
in
forward to
post. I'm
watching.
watching
I'm
that one
looking forward to
back.
watching it. What happened to Betty? Because I saw Betty freak out for a second.
I have
The
a
ghost
decorative
told
bottle.
her.
Yeah, I was like, guys, we should pick survive, and then a ghost knocked this bottle off my shelf. It directly to the temple. No, girl.
The ghost was telling you don't do it.
The
You all
ghost
would have
said
died
don't.
if you would have picked survive.
So true.
But so you are now back in your tunnel. Is there anything you'd like to do to prep before the final fight?
I'm just gonna take both my potions, I feel like. When else would I use them?
Yeah, I'll also take one of my potions. That's a great idea.
Take care of that now, so I don't have to do it.
Don't have to
during
waste an
battle.
action on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone have any MP potions left?
I do.
Okay, I'll
I
take
also
and I am going to prep by casting I'm gonna cast Awaken on myself and up my dexterity, so I'm faster.
I'm gonna also cast something on somebody.
And then
Oh, it has to be during conflict. Never mind. We are not. Unless we feel conflicted right now.
I mean, this is a conflicting arc we found ourselves in, honestly.
Are we conflicted currently?
What are you conflicted about?
My situation, my life choices.
Well,
I don't think that counts though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As much as we would like it to count at this moment, I guess. If only you could like weaponize your anxiety, huh?
Oh, Peter would have hit God mode the moment
Right.
he fell into
Long
Novum.
ago.
Yeah.
Ascended as soon as we got here.
All the problems gone. All of them
Yeah.
fixed.
Mhm.
Valerian, who's that?
Who's that?
Died on impact for sure. But I'm good now. Took both my potions. I'm almost back to done on everything.
Same.
I'm good. I have all my supplies ready. This is the lowest I've ever been on inventory points, so but I think we
wish-
can make it.
Wish I could give them to you as I've never used them once.
Nope.
For real.
Okay. Any other preparations?
Guys, do we want to have a plan going into this?
I'll handle anyone who's ranged. Make sure you guys don't get attacked by them. Or if they do attack you, I can block it. I mean, we talked about going for the new guy first. Because they're probably the weak link. Most likely the weak link, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the sooner we can get one of them out of the fight is better
Mhm.
because we have fewer
Focusing on
attacks
one at
to
a
deal
time.
with. Yeah, if we
Okay.
Do we
can.
all want to team up on one?
Yeah.
Instead
we
of
think
going
it's-
1v1, I don't know.
And then new guy?
Yeah. I think
Well,
new guy
the
first.
problem with 1v1 is we accidentally match up with the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We can
Exactly.
get fucked up fast.
Mm.
Yeah.
I have that thing I can do where I can just like break through armor, right? That's been super helpful in the past.
Yeah.
That I think is going to be super helpful in this case. So I think I'm going to just try and break through all their armor first.
Yeah.
And that way
Perfect.
you guys' attacks might hit a little better. So that's my plan, just to share so you all know what I'm doing out there.
I'll try to provide AoE stuff if it goes in our favor and it will go against them. All depends on the gamble.
I have multiple healing things, so please let me know if you're feeling concerned about health at all. I'm happy
Same.
to spend my turn healing.
Yeah.
We might need it. So if it looks like I need to back up and not be doing as much damage, I'm happy to do that and make sure everyone
I can heal
Space
all
vertical.
of you at the same time too with one action.
same.
Yeah. So
And then
Yeah,
in terms of potions, what are we at? I have 1 hit point potion left.
I'm at 2 each.
I've got 2 hit point potions. That's it.
I'm out of all potions, but I am like pretty much.
Would you like one of each of mine?
I'd take the MP one. I think definitely.
I don't really
Okay.
use MP, so you're good.
Okay, sounds good.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Welcome to the
Space
Space Jam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I was like, damn.
I was like, fuck me, I guess.
I was confused.
It took me a second. My brain was like,
Hey,
right.
it's another week. It's been a while since we talked about that.
It's
Yeah,
true. It's true.
It's been a week.
Been a
It's
week.
Been a weird.
Been a week.
Sure.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
So you see the rune shifts to yellow.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Okay,
right, we got this.
we got this.
Yeah.
We made it
And
this
then-
far.
Woo!
You hear the crowd rumbling above you as the announcer gets them all excited. As you see the crowd, like it was like kind of trading cheers back and forth. Sanguine, Earthlings, Sanguine, Earthlings, just trading back and forth. As the rune flashes to green, the ceiling parts, you begin to lift up into the arena. And as once again, just kind of like with the roulette round, you're brought to that center on octagon arena. And as you're brought in there, the announcer, and you see on the other side the Sanguine walk in, the announcer kind of lands in between, and the announcer goes, and now, my friends, for our final round, we have the Sanguine, the crowd cheers, versus the newcomers, the Earthlings, and the crowd roars in response, will our newcomers be able to dethrone our several century-old champions? And with that, we're going to decide the arena it will be fought in. Spin that wheel. And you see the projection. The projection appears once again on the platform where you all are, and begins to spin around, and then it lands on Forest. And you see there's this bright green flash that envelops all of you, and suddenly you're transported, and you're no longer on the steel open-ended platform. You're now in this thick, dense, dark forest. You see bits of moonlight shining through, breaking through the branches of these heavy trees. There's a low-hanging fog kind of hanging over the ground. And you hear like kind of off, almost in the distance, the announcer's voice, and goes, and now our final round begins, as this bell rings off. And you would all see just kind of in front of you, maybe about 60 feet, kind of obscured by the trees, you can see the armor of the Sanguine, the 4 Sanguine, kind of gleaming in the moonlight. And I need y'all to roll for initiative, please. Welcome to the jam.
Welcome to the space.
Welcome to it. 15.
15? All right, let me roll for theirs.
7 and 8.
And you will beat every single one of them.
Nice.
Yes.
So it will be a player turn first. They are 60 feet in front of you. There are 4 of them, and they are obscured by the trees a little bit.
A little
What do
bit.
you do?
Okay.
Not like completely obscured, but you can like see them through. Kind of, these trees are all maybe like 5-6 feet apart from one another, so they're pretty close together. It's gonna be pretty tight quarters.
Gotcha. Let's see. If we can't see, I can. I mean, it doesn't say that if they're obscured or anything, so I can roll my roulette to see if we get anything to do damage to them or to improve us. So, because if we want to just do that round 1,
Right off the bat.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'll do that then. 12. So every one of my allies, and a 1. So treat their dex and might 1 die higher.
Not
Dex
mad about
and
that.
might.
Your dex and might get treated
Okay.
one level higher.
Nice.
Noise. Does that have a cap to it?
No, it just says treats their dexterity and might die as if they're 1 size higher. Up to a maximum of D12.
Okay, so it is a max of D12. That's what I
Max
wanted
of
to check.
12. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Anything else for Jeane for his turn?
No, that's that. I mean, hide behind a tree.
Okay. You would all see the red armored figure immediately break ranks from the group of them, and you can see the other three kind of like look like what are you doing as they break rank and immediately charge towards
Weakling.
Rhea.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
you
Come
see
on,
it.
bitch.
Yeah.
they don't draw a weapon. You
Oh,
see they
baby.
clap their fists together, and you see flames roll over both of their
Oh.
fists.
Oh shit!
As this person's going to throw hands with Rhea.
She's
Immediately.
learned some new tricks. Okay, girl.
All right.
Me too.
Let's see.
Yeah, me too,
So
though.
That is a total of a 18.
That is my defense.
Okay,
Oh.
so you're gonna take 18 fire damage from the first one as she slams a
Wait,
punch.
wait, hold on. Does your defense increase because when your die increases?
That is a good question. I think
Because
it
it is
probably
your-
does.
I believe it does.
I think it absolutely does. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It is. Then. That doesn't sound right. That it's 20? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's possible.
That's possible.
Yeah.
I guess it's 20
You're,
then.
you're able to duck
Jesus
under the first
Christ.
punch then, as the first punch kind of rolls over your head as she brings in another one for an uppercut. That will be a 19 still, so a 19 will miss as you're able to
Wow.
dodge out of the way of the other punch, and that will be the enemy's turn. It is now an ally's turn.
Guys,
I mean,
can
Rhea.
I go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dodging the uppercut, I'm gonna take out waiting and waxing. Yeah, and I'm gonna just go right for her stomach with both of them. I'm just gonna try and take two kind of shots at. Sorry, we don't know who it is yet. At their stomach. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. A. So then let me roll for it. Okay.
Remember, your dex and might die are increased until the
Oh,
start of
I
my until the end of my next turn. So
Nice. Okay. All right. 17.
That'll hit.
Fabulous. 10 plus 15 dark damage is 25 damage on that. Let me just make a little note that I used that. And waning does not nearly as good. 5, 11. So 25 plus 11, I can do that math, is 36.
36 dark damage, or is it
25 dark damage and 11 light damage.
light damage? Got it. Yeah, you're able to cut across their armor, cutting across their stomach.
Shoot.
You're going to take 5 fire damage. As you cut across the armor and your
I can do it.
hands kind of grace across the armor, you feel this immense heat rolling off of it, and you feel your hands kind of get singed a little bit as you take 5 fire damage. Okay. Anything else for Rhea?
Maybe. I think this is another action, so I don't think I can do it. You may use an action. Nope. That is all for me.
All right. It is now the gold armored figure as it steps forward, and we see it reach and grab onto one of the nearby trees, and we see this pulse of energy roll down the tree and roll kind of. You see like the roots underneath the ground light up as it travels underneath towards the feet of. I'm just gonna roll for it randomly. Of Rhea. Rhea, you feel these vines wrap around your feet and hold you in place.
this isn't a ranged attack, is it?
Yes. Yeah, it is a range.
Then I won't interrupt it.
Okay.
With a good old fashioned, if I can find it. Ooh, that's a glanced one. So I will hit it with a crossfire. After a creature you see performs a ranged attack, you may spend an amount of mind points equal to the total result of their accuracy check in order to have the attack automatically fail.
So you're going to spend 21 mind points then to stop this attack.
Sure.
Yeah. How do you stop this? As you see them cast this on this tree and you see these roots grow, what do you do to stop it?
Just as the cavalcade of vines and energies coming towards them Jeane loads a bullet, spins the cylinder, and then just shoots at a branch, and the branch falls and crashes into the magic, interrupting it, causing it to like come up and
it just kind of throws the branch as the vines are stopped by this. And you see the gold armored figure trains their visor on Jeane. Very nice. All right, player turn. Rhea
You have a
has
thing you
gone.
want to do, Peter?
He's gone, so Val or Peter.
I have a question about something I can do.
Okay.
So I have a spell. It's called Divination. Glimpse in the future. Until the spell ends, after a creature you see performs a check, if it was neither a fumble nor a critical success, I can force the creature to re-roll both dice. If I cast it now, does that mean I get to choose when I can force it to re-roll? Because it says like you force it to re-roll. So
I think it sounds like it's a reactionary thing. It sounds like it's a reactionary thing, like Jeane's just was.
Because it says duration is seen. It doesn't
Yeah,
say
so like you see this thing happen and then you can cause it. So this isn't like I can cast this and hold it. This is I see it happen, I can cause it to stop.
Cool.
It's like just like Jeane's action that Jeane just did.
Okay, cool. Then I will not be doing that yet. I might. I can do. Let me do Mirror. I think that's a good one to do right now. And I will cast Mirror on Val. So until the spell ends, which is seen, if there's an offensive spell cast on you, it reflects and it gets cast on the person who cast it on you.
Nice. And how long does that last?
It's going to be until somebody does it for the scene.
Okay.
So once it happens, it ends, though. So
Got it. All right.
One
Anything
reaction.
else on Peter's turn?
Dive behind a tree. I'm
All
gonna
right.
get out of people's vision, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So we see it is now the silver armored figure's turn, and we see them collapse into shadow. And that will be their turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Now rounding us out at the end of the round, Val.
Yeah.
Just about to be the end of
I am going to. So I can't see at all where the shadowy figure got to, right?
They're gone.
It's gone.
They're gone. You can see the red one that is in close combat with Rhea. You can see the gold one that was standing over by the tree, and then you can see the blue one that is also there.
Cool. I am going to fly up, and I am going to use flare against the gold one. So I'm trying to get, since they were next to that tree, I want to also try and like set some stuff on fire so we have a little bit more light as well. So 36 points of fire damage against them.
Yeah, and this ball of fire hits it, ignites the trees around them, bringing some light to this person. You can see the gold armor kind of throwing up their hands a little bit, but yes, you definitely did a good chunk of damage on them.
It ignores resistance just in case their armor is really nice.
Noted.
It melts a little bit.
Yeah, it's their shiny armor is not so shiny and sleek.
Yes. Okay, that's it.
All right, it is now the blue one's turn, and you see the blue one reaches out, and this ghostly bow appears in their hand as they reach behind them, and they pull this spectral arrow out, and they are going to aim the arrow at Val.
Yeah, that tracks.
Val does a 19 hit you.
Yeah, it does.
All right, that is going to be 14 air damage.
Okay.
Let me ask you the same question. Does increasing your might and dex increase your armor?
Not by that much,
Okay, just
Okay.
unfortunately.
yeah, sure.
And as the first arrow hits you, you see it goes and pulls a secondary arrow and is going to fire again. That is going to be a 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Hey,
and that's
I got
gonna
the
be-
mind points. Let's do the crossfire. Bam.
Yeah, so you're going to shoot the spectral arrow out of there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, you split
So
the
sick.
spectral arrow with your bullet. You split it. So that shot goes into the ether. So that is Blue's turn, and then we go back to the top of the order for a player's turn.
If we make me go last, the buffs go longer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, I can go. I'm going to cast Acceleration
Ooh.
on Rhea. And that means you get an additional action during your
Ooh.
turn. So once the target has performed, 2 additional actions granted by the spell ends. So for the next
2 rounds.
For the next 2 rounds, you're able to perform an extra action on your turn. Kick that red armored person's ass. You got it. And yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll dive under a different tree than the one I was behind before because I just shouted. So
All right. It is now going to be Red's turn, and Red is going to throw more hands with Rhea. That is going to be a total of a 17, which will still miss you. And then the next one is 2 12s on the die, so that is a crit.
Jesus.
So that will be a total of a 29. And you are going to take a total of 32 fire damage from this one, as you are confidently like dodge the first one, dodge the second one, cut them across the stomach, dodge the third punch. You just don't see the fourth punch come as it clips you across the jaw, cracking you, burning the side of your face. That is going to be Red's turn. And it is now to a player's turn.
Do you want to retaliate?
Yeah, I'll beat her ass.
Let's
Let's
get
do it.
'em.
Beat her ass,
right.
you guys.
Beat her
That feels
ass.
right.
Beat their ass because we don't know.
Beat
that
their ass.
person's ass.
Fair.
I would like to. How did she just hit me? Remind me.
Hands. Hit you right in the jaw.
Hands. Okay. All right. Damn. Vicious. Okay. Well, I've got my blades out still, and I'm gonna keep using them. So same thing. I'm gonna try and get her twice, and I want to try and possibly back up and get some distance between us, so I can try and swing at what I would assume to be the weak spot in the armor, which would be her neck.
Okay.
I'd like to go for her jugular, please.
Absolutely.
9 plus 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19.
That will hit.
Okay. So that's 24 dark damage.
24 dark damage, damn.
Write that down so I know what I'm doing. And then that's not as good. Plus 1 is 14.
14 damage? 14 light damage? Or 14 to hit?
To hit.
Hit will not, that one will not hit.
That is what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me mark some stuff down so I know what I'm doing. Okay, yes. And I have another action. So, dropped a dice on the ground. That's okay. Now that I've got some distance between her, I would like to use the spell. Let me get to it so I know I read it. It's called Glacies. 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 Anyway, so I want to hit her once with waxing on the neck, miss because I'm backing up, and then I'm gonna flip the swords around and just kind of like butt them against her chest. And you coat your foes under a thick layer of frost. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? No, I'm gonna cast Breach. I'm casting Breach, and I'm breaking this bitch open. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
And I think, let's see. No damage. Yes. I destroy the target's equipped armor. Yes.
Okay. You rolled
Spend
it
in the
in.
mind points. Doing
All
it.
right. Yeah. You collide with it, and you see the armor shatter basically from the top. The helmet shatters. The top of the breastplate shatters off of them. And you have this very eerie experience of looking into your own face. As the red armored figure is clone Rhea.
Oh, shit.
And you see the spider of like red veins like up their face and into one of their eyes. You see one of their eyes is like completely bloodshot in red. And you see that kind of spidering kind of goes down their neck, and you can see onto their chest as well. As she just kind of roars in anger as that's cracked off of them. Anything else for Rhea?
She'll just kind of step back, realize what she's looking at, feel the weight of her horns pull her head back a little bit, and she's just gonna say, I've been waiting for you, bitch. And that's the end of my turn.
And what I will say also with seeing with the armor shattered, you see she does have blood dripping from her nose and her mouth. As you have dealt a good chunk of damage to her.
Weak
over
link.
these past 2 turns. It is now going to be the Silver's turn. And Peter, you will hear a voice behind you that goes, "Why are you hiding during a fight?" And he is going to attempt to stab you.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No. No. Don't do that, though.
No.
That
Yes.
is going to be a 21
Good lord.
on the first
yeah.
stab. And this is
First one.
this is his assassinate feature. And so you are going to take 38 physical damage. As you feel this knife stab into your back, like right in the middle of your back, and you can feel it hurt, but it hurts also, like you can feel like almost a spiritual hurt as it stabs into you. And he's going to make a second stab in your back.
All right, really quick. I'm creating a bond of hate towards this man.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes complete
I
sense.
hate
How
him.
dare a rogue be like,
Actually-
are you hiding in a fight? Bitch!
You fucking know
You
why.
did the same thing.
How dare a rogue
That's
say
a
that to somebody
16.
else?
That's a, second one is 16.
That's gonna hit.
You sure?
If it's
Mhm.
not,
It's
I-
physical.
Your
It's
buff?
physical. With your buff, does that
Buff, does that
still
help
hit you?
anything?
it only brings me up to because that's my
Your might,
dex.
your
my
might index get increased by
Yeah.
1 die each.
Yep.
It's still it's
Okay.
still gonna be 12.
All right. So then you will take another 17 physical damage as you turn to face this figure that just stabbed you in the back. As he cuts in, you were just able to just barely move out of the way as he was going for your throat and cuts across your shoulder line, from basically kind of here to here. And that is a Silver's turn.
I have another thing I can do,
Okay.
which is if another creature causes you to lose hit points, I can do the study feature. I would like to study if there's
Study.
a way to see him, because I know he's invisible. But is there anything that's kind of
he
giving it
went,
away?
He went into the ground and then came up. What I'll give you with the
see.
study,
Okay.
what I'll give you a study is that you heard a slight hiss before he appeared.
okay?
You heard a hiss that
Gotta kill
like,
this snake.
and that is Silver's go. We have either Jeane or Val can go.
Is Silver? I guess I don't know. I'm sure we hear Peter scream out. Do I see anyone attacking Peter right now, or did Silver
Yes,
disappear
you do
again?
see this silver armored figure behind Peter with 2 daggers.
Amazing. I would like to go attack Silver. And as I'm going, I'm gonna summon a soul weapon.
Mhm.
So my sword like starts to glow with light, and now does light damage, and I get to perform a free action, and attack with it. So
Okay.
it now does light damage.
Okay.
18, 19, 23.
Yeah.
So 21, 22 points of light damage.
22. Yeah, you crack across him, and it's light damage, you said?
Yeah.
As you crack into him with this blade, you see him kind of like grab the wound, as you may have done more damage than you initially rolled, as he kind of stumbles backwards from this light damage in him.
As like the light is like reflecting on her face and it's dark and like the wings are out and everything. No one messes with my friends.
Let's go.
That's gonna stand
all
in
right.
front of Peter.
Stand in front of Peter. It's now going to be Gold's turn. Gold is going to go, and we see Gold basically take their hands and kind of clap them together as we see this small ball of darkness begin to grow in between their hands. And that is going to be their turn. We have Jeane up.
Cool. So is Silver still like invisible?
No, Silver. So Silver just kind of like vanished for a round and then appeared behind Peter. So they are visible.
Okay.
They just kind of did like a flash step to appear behind Peter
Cool.
and stab them in the back.
And I see that they get stabbed with the light, and they're like, light.
Yes.
And it's like,
Yes.
oh, what I got for your ass? Oh, what I got for your ass. Oh,
I got something special for your ass.
I got 3 bullets with your
Let
name
me-
on it,
let
homie.
me-
Your name.
Let me
on
get
it.
this
Your
for you.
name, bro. We can link this shit, bitch. Wow. That is, oh my god, that's a lot. Because my die increased, so that's 2d10s. So that's 26 for the first.
26, yeah, that'll hit.
Oh my god.
So that's 22. That's already light damage. So 22 light damage
Okay.
for that one. That first
Yeah.
hit. Oh
Yeah.
What you got coming,
As,
bitch?
as it hits him, he just hisses in pain, like almost like you can see him like looking to the other three as that first bullet hits him.
Oh man, you shouldn't have come into our back line. That's unfortunate for you. Oh man. Ooh.
You mess with our buddy.
That's 20. That's plus 7. That's 8 plus 5. That's 13 plus 7. 20 to hit,
20 to hit, yeah, that'll hit.
and that's another 20 light damage.
20 damage. Yeah, you see this last bullet collide with him, and he screams in pain as you see this light shine through the visor as it breaks open.
Mhm.
As you can see, kind of this corpse begin to burn within it as Silver all the armor kind of falls in a heap on the ground in ash as Silver has been killed.
Cool. I'm going to look at Mr. Charges a lot as they're focusing on their spell, and then I'm going to use the last bullet of I'm going to use Barrage to use 5 my points to give myself an extra attack. And we're just going to shoot this motherfucker.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's 9, so 21 to hit.
Okay. Oh, what was it? A 21?
21
21
to
will hit.
And I'm going to use an inventory point to give it some extra oomph. With let's see, what do I want to use? What do I want to use? What infusion do I want? Ooh.
While we have a sec, does
Yes.
creatures you can see, am I a creature I can see?
No. That's other creatures.
Oh!
You're like,
That's
I
fine.
see me.
All my healing stuff is for creatures I can see. That's okay.
Ruh-roh, Riggy.
Ruh-roh.
Riggy.
I didn't expect to be assassinated, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a venom bullet.
Hit him with a
And-
venom bullet?
Yeah, and just core, and that's gonna be plus 5 extra, so that's 26 poison damage.
26 poison damage.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're poisoned.
Okay. Yeah, that bullet hits them, and you can see they take the hit and they're hurting, but they continue to focus on what they're focusing on.
Yeah.
Anything
they're-
else for Jeane?
I mean, they're poisoned, so their might and willpower decreased by
Yes.
1 die.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Blue's turn, and we see Blue take out 3 arrows and knock them and pull them back to fire at Jeane.
Oh no.
So the first one will be a 17.
That hits.
Second one is a 15.
That just hits my.
If it doesn't meet it,
Yeah.
meets it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third will be a 12.
I'm going to take the one that was a 17, and I'm going to deflect it.
Yeah.
Just bang. So what is it? So I'm going to take minus that my MP. So that's. I can do math. I got math. So that's. Okay, cool. So I block one, but I get hit by the other.
By the other 2 or just one?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. So if it's just one, then you're going to take 12 air damage
Gotcha.
as the arrow collides with your shoulder. And that's Blue. We're back to the top of the order. Silver is dead. Player turn.
Has everyone gone?
Yeah, everyone's
now?
die is back down 1.
Okay. Seeing Peter get absolutely wrecked, I'm gonna heal. Who's gotten hurt?
Mm.
Peter,
I'm very hurt. Yes.
you're very
Me.
hurt.
He is hurt.
Yeah.
Pete is hurt.
Yeah.
Has-
Yeah.
Jeane looking.
I'm good for
Okay.
just one more round.
I will then heal Peter for 45.
Awesome. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Crisis, does that mean you have less than half your health? Is that what
Yes.
crisis
Yes.
means? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Half or
Thank
half
you.
or less than half.
Okay.
Half or less than half. Thank you so much.
Val, anything else for your turn?
That's all I can do.
Okay, it is going to be Red's turn. Red's going to throw more hands. And you see, as they're bleeding, their armor has been shattered. They just look angry. They look more angry than they did before as the flames kind of increase, turning this blue color on their fists. As they are going to throw, that is only going to be a 16. So that will miss. Your dice did drop, by the way. So remember, your dice did drop, so you will not have the 20 anymore.
Yes. So it should be 17. Right?
17, yep. The second punch, that is a 19. So that one will come across for a total of 25 fire damage. As another one connects. And that is her turn. Red has gone. Or Evil Rhea has gone.
You said 25?
25, yeah.
Okay. Let me math real. Oh, I am suddenly looking a little bad.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Unless somebody else wanted to go.
If you want to do it, do it.
Okay. I'm going to, as Rhea has been using this new sword of hers, that like white has been like spreading and spreading and spreading, and like she's like considerably slowing down. But she's gonna take another swing with, and I also have 2 actions because I still have that thing, and this is yes.
This is the second round of it.
But attacking with both counts as 1.
Correct.
Fabulous. So I'll attack with both. And I need a D8. Thank you. Okay. 15?
15 against Red.
Yes.
That will miss. Well, no, you broke her armor. So
yes,
that will hit.
Yay. Okay, good. Amazing. So that's that. As she hits with that white one, another pulse of that like white energy goes down her arm. But if I can, 14
meets it, beats it.
Yay. Okay, so as she swings with waning, that white transfers like out of her arm to the darker blade, and she's gonna hit just aiming for just 2 swings at her chest. And every time I use waxing, I take damage, and after a certain amount of time I get to deal that damage back. So with waxing, I didn't even roll damage because I just wanted to make sure it hit. That's 20 dark for my swing with waxing. That was 8. Wow. Light damage with my swing from waning, and then with that extra like flash of white energy, she's gonna take an additional 40 damage.
Whoa.
So 28 plus 40.
How do you kill your clone?
Yeah!
I hate that bitch. Okay, so I would say with the first swing, I'm just gonna say, you know, we've been calling you the weak link, and I'm gonna take, when that energy transfers from my white blade to my black blade, I'm just gonna stab it like straight through her, and it looks like we were right. And I'll put my foot up on her chest and push her off of my sword onto the ground. And I still have another action. I would like to. Who else is closest to me? Who's next?
I mean, gold and
Who's
blue are
next?
their gold and blue are their backline about 60 feet.
Okay, I'll. Which one? Blue is the one who's making something happen.
That's gold.
Gold.
Gold is the one that's concentrating on something.
I'll then cross to gold. And I want to. Well, before I do that, as I kind of step over her body, I'm gonna spit on the ground. And then crossing over to gold, I'm going to try and, as he's focusing, do the same thing that I did with her, and just with the blunt end of my swords to his back, I want to reach again on him to try and break his armor / concentration.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Did you attack him? Did you roll to hit him or no? Or you just moved up to
Breach his mind points. Breach his mind points.
Got it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, you shatter his armor. We see the helmet shatter forward, kind of breaking off. only partway kind of hanging off of his face. We see this very, very pale, almost paper, like white colored face underneath, piercing red eyes, long, like silver hair. As you shatter the armor, as he rolls forward, he's holding the spell to his chest, and he's going to take his turn. And Rhea, you would hear him whisper, "Ultima Flare," as he rolls his hands outwards, and this torrent of purple and black flame rolls towards your allies, threatening to consume them. And that is where we're going to stop.
Oh
no! Thank you so much for joining us tonight. For episode 18 of Echoes of Legacy. We are going to wrap up the fight next time. Hopefully our heroes live. I have been AlecTheBard, your game master. I'm going to throw it off to my lovely players. Betty, why don't you say goodbye first?
Hey, everybody. My name is Betty. I am who.the.lovely on TikTok and Instagram. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'll need therapy after this session after killing my doppelganger. Anyway, work, I'm sending it to Christian.
Hey everybody, hi, my name is Christian, aka AFluffyGoomba, all over the internet. I'm a teach RPG performer and educator here in the space. I hope we could shoot a flare and not get hit by it, because that's a lot. That's probably going to be a good chunk of change for damage, and I don't want that damage. So, Steph, help.
I'll try. I'm Steph. I am at Equinoxdice, pretty much anywhere you get your social media. And I'm not sweating at all. Nope, not one bit.
Nope.
Just confidence here.
Not at all.
Haley, take us home.
I'm not clammy. I'm confident.
I'm definitely not clammy right now.
Definitely not.
My name's Haley. I'm HailieRosie on everything. And I hope I can find which spells are reactions before the next episode.
Is this a range spell?
We'll find out next time.
Oh, okay. But yeah, thank you very much for the great session.
Thank you so much. And we will see you all next time.
Woo, woo, woo.
Bye, everybody.
Go Earthlings!
Go Earthlings! Go Earthlings!